Hi everybody, welcome to the Amex for today's featured game. Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler. And this match today is Brighton and Hove Albion against Nice. Well, he could be the star turn in this game.
Well, he's a crowd pleaser because when he gets the ball, you just don't know what's going to happen. So many possibilities with him in possession.
Brighton will play with these players today. I think that back four is really important for them. They've got to be strong and solid, but they've got a bit of protection, haven't they?
They have. They should have more than enough. I mean, they're all good defenders in their own rights, but in front of them, they've got players who are going to be working really hard. Whether they can be a threat on the front foot, we'll wait and see.
The Nice lineup goes like this today. One thing to look out for from this team today is the way they try and win the ball back within seconds of losing it.
Yeah, and they don't do it individually. They get backed up by a teammate. They hunt in packs, and you've got to do that. You've got to do it with discipline.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Everything ready for the kickoff. Clever ball. It's an excellent cross. Only partially away from danger. And now he's looking for some support. That's cut out. That's an easy cut out for the opposition, saw the pass coming. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Stevens. Under some pressure, he shielded it well. What we get to see, of course, the assistants don't. Whether that'll change down the years, I'm not sure, but anyway, the replay here shows he's got it right.
He has. I mean, there was no real goal-scoring chance, but the defence would be pleased that their organisation caught him off.
Sarafi. Nice return pass. Intercepted well. Can put them in front here. Let's see what sort of system they use to defend the corner. In goes the corner. Good clearance. He's got a chance to cross. And shoots! Right from the kickoff. They look like scoring, they have now.
Sharp from the off, and what a good goal.
Oh, don't they look good when they fly in like that? Could easily have gone anywhere else in the stadium, but it's gone where he wanted it to go, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's the sign of a natural finisher. That one-touch finish, it really was a beauty.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Stevens. Pascal Gross. Sarafi. Decision is a throw. It was a fair tackle. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. Shot on! Was a chance maybe to hit the target. He certainly went for strength.
Nothing wrong with the connection either. Yeah, and a real beauty. He won't hit many better this season.
Excellent interception. Couldn't keep it, Nice. Pascal Gross. Jose Izquierdo. Didn't go straight through to the goalkeeper. That's not what he had in mind. Sarafi. Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. And the goalkeeper's got to collect the ball for a goal kick. That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. Pascal Gross. On to the attack now. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Needs to be very nippy. Well, he clears the danger. Jose Izquierdo. Well, we've got an angle on this offside call, Alan, and I must say, it is the most difficult thing in all the officiating, I think. But this assistant has got eagle eyes.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job because the speed that players move now, as it turns out, what a great call.
Mario Balotelli. Looking a problem until the clearance was made. Well, sitting back, it's a bit of a policy here, and letting the opposition come at them, risky. And here's the shot. That's a corner. Swung in from the corner. Oh, that's good defending. That's a great interception. Threads it through. And that is quite a wild effort at goal, although he got good contact on the ball. Sloppy work, really. Great interception. Back. Out into the wide areas now. Jelly. Brighton have been in the top division before in English football, but never in the Premier League years, so it's a real thrill for those who support the Seagulls to have them fluttering into the top flight.
Yeah, Chrissy Houghton, how well has he done? They came close the year before, they actually succeeded, and wonderful to see them in the top flight.
Pascal Gross. Jose Izquierdo. It's one back. Good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it. Splendid header, superb save.
Yeah, he got plenty behind that header as well. I think he thought he'd scored, but the keeper had other ideas.
Jelly. Prepper. Jahan Baksh. That's good movement forward here.
Nice bit of footwork from the attacker, but it was made too easy for him. Poor defending that.
Jahan Baksh. Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. David Prepper. Well, he tried to find his man, but he's only put the ball into touch. Just working away to try and find an opening. Mario Balotelli. And he can clear it here. Gross. Well, the wide man can show his skills here. Good position for the cross. And it's out now for a goal kick. Pascal Gross. Jahan Baksh. More news on the injury, and Jeff Shreves is the man in possession of the information.
Oh, horrible injury to his shoulder there. Landed right on top of it. Sore, but he's tough, and I think he'll carry on.
Jeff, I knew you'd know what was going on down there. Well, that pass never looked like reaching its target, and they're away with the ball. Montoya, and now he's looking for some support. That's a brilliant challenge. He's got some room out here in the wide position. Chance to put it in the box from here. David Prepper. Stevens. Excellent interception. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. Likes to come into this area. They'll want him further up front, though, as the game develops, I'm sure. Going for goal! Great chance to get a greater hold on the game.
They might just live to regret that miss.
Mario Balotelli with great vision here. In with a chance. Rafi! He's made the save. Jallet. Just a period of keeping the ball for the team that are winning the match. Dante. It's really passive play at the moment by the defending team. Gross. Duffy. Stevens. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Then lose the ball. Pascal Gross. Pröper. Gross. Cut out by the defender. Stevens. Izquierdo. Opportunity in a wider area. That's proper clearance, well away from the danger zone. Bit of space for him, now out on the wing. Oh, it's too strong, the cross. It's gone over everyone in the middle. Pröper. Stevens. David Pröper. Pascal Gross. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Taking on the defenders.
Indicated there will be a minimum of 4 minutes of added time.
Presented possession to the opposition now. Stevens. Jahan Baksh. Can go in from here. Striding forward, purposefully. Challenges for the ball. Dante. Jallet. An opponent around him, that's good screening of the football. Jallet. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. Read that well with the interception. And that's half-time. Signalled by the referee. 1-0 the half-time score. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Yeah, I thought he looked lively in that first half. Really sharp and obviously got the goal. Another 45 of that and he'll be well pleased.
Everything ready for the kickoff. Nice return pass. Intercepted well. Can put them in front here. We'll see what sort of system they use to defend the corner. And shoots! Right from the kickoff. They look like scoring, they have now.
Sharp from the off, and what a good goal.
Threads it through. And that is quite a wild effort at goal, although he got good contact on the ball. Going for goal! Great chance to get a greater hold on the game.
They might just live to regret that miss.
So it is time now for the start of the second half. Came in with a challenge. It's a good place to win the ball here. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. Pascal Gross. Duffy. Prepper. Stevens. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Jallet. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. And here's the shot. What a save! It is a corner, and they're going to have to defend it. He's put in the corner. That's frustrating to the coaches to see a corner there defended at the front post so easily. Sarafi. And they've got it away from the danger. Here's a chance to whip it in. And now the shot! Got his laces behind that one.
Took his eye off the ball, but not a bad effort.
Prepper. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Great interception. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. The substitute coming on. It's a tactical change. Cross from Jallet. I had a chance really to put that into a much more dangerous area. Has to go down as a poor cross. Well, there's one for him to chase in behind. Attacking team not happy about that offside call, but we can see it again here.
Well, he is quick, this lad, and he can afford to give himself another yard. I think he's got the beating of these defenders in a race.
Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Jahan Baksh. Gross. Stevens. Room for the cross. Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. Gross. Pascal Gross. Jose Izquierdo. Difficult decision for the officials here, but it is a throw, not a corner. Well, it might be a good idea just to get a fresh player on and cement their position as they look to hold on to this lead. Now they're looking to get forward from this position. Pressure put on the keeper. Pascal Gross. Chance to cross it. The home team about to make a change. Well, that will be a throw. Just a change now. He's bringing on a new player. Throw in to come. Stevens. Jahan Baksh. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Deflected behind, a clear corner. It is a substitution now to keep the team on their toes and to keep this lead, they hope. And in it goes. He works so hard on his heading, he needs to do a bit more work, I think.
Yeah, the keeper's waving that one bye-bye.
Shielding it well under some pressure. David Pröper. Jahan Baksh. That's very good shielding of the ball. David Pröper. Stevens. Maybe he'll cross it here. Dante. Interception here. Shreds it through. Cleverly done. That is one of the great saves.
Had no right to stop that. Had no right to get a hand on it. What a stop.
In goes the corner. Cleared away by the defender. And that header goes over the line, and it will be a throw. Montoya. Jahan Baksh. Good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it. Only partially cleared, so there's still some problems for them. Good distance to the clearance then. Home team ready to make a change. Marcel. Room now out on the wing. Here's a chance. He's made the save. Excellent interception. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. And there was danger, but he's cleared it. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. And now the shot! And they've blocked it then.
Substitution for
That's a corner.
Coming off the pitch.
Well, this is where managers really earn their money. In a losing situation, they've got to make a substitution. Got to get it right, really, to have any chance of getting anything from the match. Well, here comes the corner. He's blocked that well. Corner to come because of the tackle that sent the ball behind. Corner played in. What a disaster, an own goal.
I don't think there's much he could have done about that, so you have to feel for him. Oh, you have to feel sorry for him. Look at him down there, he's absolutely distraught.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? That could be a very costly own goal because they're trailing to it now. Pröper. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal to get back in the game. Well, it wasn't a gilt-edged chance, but it was really an opportunity for them to start finding their way back into the game.
Yeah, and they mustn't let heads drop because they still have got a decent chance in this match.
Walter. Gross. There's good progress with this attack. Delivered into the box. And it's a straightforward save.
Yeah, that was picking cherries. He saved that 100 times out of 100.
The countdown is on. We're into 9 minutes now. Mario Balotelli. It is a team that can really hurt you with the number of passes that they play. Prepper. Baksh. Defended well. Walter. Oh, it's lovely passing this. They're knocking the ball around with such confidence.
Yeah, it's the...
That's a silly tackle, really. Well, that's late. He's going to have to get booked for that, I'm sure.
Yeah, a silly challenge. And, you know, if he ends up getting sent off, he's only got himself to blame.
It's a clear foul from that sliding challenge.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
Well, the header was going in, but it was pretty straightforward for the keeper to stop that happening.
Yeah, he's thrown his cap on that one, hasn't he, the keeper? Easy, mate.
Prepper. Baksh. Montoya. He screened the ball well there. Gross. Real chance. And a goal! Well, no one's doing a lap of honour for this. A consolation goal. Goalkeeper was reaching for it, and it did actually touch him on the way in.
I think there was just too much power on the ball, on the shot, for him to get a strong enough touch.
And we restart the game 2-1. Keep an eye on the watch, because we haven't got that long to go. And the team know that. They can't get too desperate, though. They need to keep some sort of poise about their play.
Yeah, they've got to keep the shape. I mean, it's not time to throw the centre-half and the goalkeeper forward yet, but we're approaching that moment.
The number's gone up. As far as added time is concerned, it's 4.
Well, that should give these players some encouragement, because they've been playing pretty well, and they just need to take the chances now.
Interception here. That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition.
Oh, these fans know not much time left to try and get an equaliser. It might be now or never.
They've got the ball back by that interception. Marcel. Excellent work with the tackle. What are they going to do here? Well, a few going into the box for this corner, and they could play it short and just try and use up the time that remains. Corner's taken. Could he really wrap it up now? In the crowd of players, the keeper goes for a punch. Maybe he'll cross it here. And the referee blows for one last time. The manager will be very proud of this result and the way they achieved it, with the blend of decent defending but really high-quality attacking.
Yeah, I mean, it was swashbuckling at times, wasn't it, the way they poured forward, and the opposition just couldn't handle them.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Oh, lots of energy, lots of quality, and a good goal, along with plenty of chances.
Probing away, trying to find room for a shot, maybe. And here's the shot. What a save! It is a corner, and they're going to have to defend it. And in it goes. He works so hard on his heading, he needs to do a bit more work, I think.
Yeah, the keeper's waving that one bye-bye.
Shreds it through. Cleverly done. That is one of the great saves.
Had no right to stop that. Had no right to get a hand on it. What a stop.
Corner played in. What a disaster, an own goal.
I don't think there's much he could have done about that, so you have to feel for him.
Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal to get back in the game. Well, it wasn't a gilt-edged chance, but it was really an opportunity for them to start finding their way. That's lovely passing, this. That's a silly tackle, really. Well, that's late. He's going to have to get booked for that, I'm sure. Gross. Real chance. And a goal! Well, no one's doing a lap of honour for this. A consolation goal.